Hello, friends. Welcome to Qi Bloom. My name is Laura, and I'm a Qigong teacher from Berlin, Germany. In this video, I would like to say a few words about Qigong, what it is, its benefits, and how to practice. Qigong is a Chinese word, and it's formed by two characters: the characters for Qi and the character for Gong. The character for qi is never used alone, but always in combination with other characters to form words such as air, breathing, weather, gas. So in Chinese, when you say xi qi, it means inhale, and when you say hu qi, it means exhale. The character for gong is also never used alone, but always in combination with other characters to form words such as skills, performance, work, result. Therefore, a Chinese English dictionary might translate Qigong as breathing exercises. In Western culture, the word qi is translated as energy or vital energy, and therefore Qigong is often presented as energy work. I prefer to use the word qi as energy because the word qi actually gives another dimension to the concept of energy. As with everything in life, you can decide how to practice Qigong. You can work on the physical body, or you can work with the energy body, or use Qigong for your spiritual growth. When you work with your physical body, you attend a class and you follow the instructions, you do the movements, maybe you memorize the flows, but your mind is still not focused on the movements and your breathing is not coordinated. This is totally normal because at the beginning you do have to learn to do several things at once. And in the end, we always start with the physical body because this is what we have and what we can relate to at first. This type of practice will still bring you some benefits because you move your body, you will get some stretching, you move your joints so they will stay flexible, you can switch off your mind. So you will still see some improvements, but it will be much slower and maybe it will be more difficult to get really long-term changes. When you work with the energy body, your mind is focused on the practice and your breathing is harmonized with the movements. So you are uniting the mind, the breath, and the movement. And this is actually the goal of a Qigong practice. This is where the juice is. This type of practice will really allow you to get very long-term changes and open up to health and to new possibilities in life. You can also use Qigong for spiritual growth. The kind of Qigong that I teach has many looping and slow movements. And these slow movements allow the body to relax and the mind to empty. And there are also some other techniques, meditation techniques that really allows you to increase the quality of the qi and to feel the connection with the universe. So you can also say that Qigong can be a meditation in motion. In my practice, I do not focus though on spiritual growth because I believe that spiritual growth, the spiritual path, is a very personal choice, and therefore I will rather focus on the energy work and body work. I already mentioned that Qigong is very good for your health, and both physical and mental health. This is because the slow, repetitive movement, as I said, allow the body to relax and send a signal to the mind also to relax. And the slow and repetitive movements and also some other techniques like tapping will clear blockages, qi blockages inside the body, to get rid of the stagnant qi so that we have more place, more space for a new fresh qi. And this fresh qi will allow you to feel more energy, more vitalized, and will definitely increase your resilience to mental and physical stress, and generally speaking, a better health. To better understand this, though, I would like to introduce just three concepts of traditional Chinese medicine very briefly. Qigong is a branch of TCM, of traditional Chinese medicine, together with acupuncture, with nutrition, with herbs, and with tuina or massage. In traditional Chinese medicine, the universe is made of qi. So everything, both what we see and what we don't see. The more immaterial kind of qi is considered to be yang, and is considered to be warm. Yang is considered to be warm. It's considered to be male, to be active, to be light, and it's the kind of qi that we breathe. So the air we breathe and the qi that flows into us, for example. The more materialized form of qi is considered to be yin, and yin is considered also to be dark, to be cold, to be female, to be passive. And this is the kind of qi that we can touch and we can see. So our body, a desk, a house, a car. So the first concept is that our body is made of qi, and qi flows into us. Healthy state comes from a balanced state of yin and yang. But this does not mean 50-50, 50% yin or 50% yang, because this proportion of yin and yang changes according to the season, for example, according to the phases of our life, and also to the quality of our qi. The quality of our qi is affected by the food we eat, by what we drink, the air we breathe, by the environment, by the people in our life, by our thoughts. So, in our practice, we want to listen to our body, understand our body, and see and choose the practices that are more useful for that day, for that season, for that type of life we have to get our body in a new balanced state. The other concept is that nothing is ever only yin or only yang. Even if we would say that there are some yin organ or yang organ, this is just a simplification. There is nothing in the world that is just yin or just yang. You may have seen this Tao symbol with the two fishes. One is black and one is white. And the black fish has a white dot, and the white fish has a black dot. And this is the visualization of this concept, that nothing in the universe is only yin or only yang. They're always changing and they're always moving. So when you are at a peak of yin, and then yang starts to grow, and vice versa. To give you an example, let's take vegetables and chicken meat. So vegetables are considered to be yin, are considered to be cold, and chicken meat is considered to be yang, is considered to be warm. But if we take chicken meat and lamb meat, in this case, chicken meat is considered to be yin, is considered to be cold, and yang meat is considered to be warm and to be yang. Or our body, the head is considered to be yang, and the rest of the body is considered to be yin. But if we take the feet, the sole is considered to be yin, and the top of the feet are considered to be yang. So this connotation of yin and yang is always related to each other. The other key theory that I would like to mention is the 5 elements. This theory is our guidance system, is what allows us to really pick the practices that are best suited to our present state. The 5 elements are fire, earth, metal, water, and wood. To each element is associated to an yin organ, to a yang organ, to a sound, to a color, to a season, and so on. The associations are almost endless. So, for example, the fire is associated with the heart and with the small intestine. Earth is associated with the spleen and the stomach. Metal is associated with the lungs and with the large intestine. Water is associated with kidneys and bladder. And wood is associated with the liver and with gallbladder. And the association is also for emotional states, for example, um, for virtues, and we might mention this during the practice. These five elements interacts with each other, and these interactive laws actually help us to decide how to practice and what to practice. Um, they are quite complicated, so I'm not going to discuss this here. So, but if you're interested, there are lots of resources online that you can read about uh, this five elements theory. Just to give you a very short example, the wood is associated to the liver. Uh, if the liver qi is weak, then we can use the water, the kidney, to actually boost the liver qi, because water is the mother of the wood. So if we tonify the water, we tonify the kidneys, then we can also help the liver qi and the liver to get stronger. I prepared two other videos which I highly recommend watching because they will give you some basic knowledge that it would be very beneficial to have before starting a practice. The first one is about the starting position and the opening of the qua. And the second one is about activating the three dantian. If you do the exercises inside, it would really give you a foundation for the practice, no matter whether you join an in-person class, online class with me, or with another teacher. One last thing, I know by experience that Qigong is very effective and very beneficial, but I am not a physician, I am not a TCM practitioner. Qigong is very mild, has very soft and slow movements. But if you have any medical conditions, please ask your doctor before practicing. Remember also that Qigong is about self-healing. It's not a competition. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You might find some discomfort for certain movements if they are unfamiliar to you because there is some stretching, but it should never cause any pain. And you do not need to go to the maximum range of motion to allow qi to move. So don't don't push yourself too hard and take it lightly. And for sure, you will feel very soon the benefits of the practice. Thank you for watching and see you in the next two videos.